slap a 12-hour day onto my day after I got to finish what was a 14-hour day yesterday. So to say I'm a little salty at the moment is an understatement.
Alright, it's Monday, April 1st, 2:43. Overslept a little bit. Let's get another week going.
It's Monday. Time to get another week started. So we're going to run to the port, load, and then we got 4 stops with the tanker, 1 in Lakeland, 3 in Tampa. So pretty normal day. And for poker, we got Berkey's podcast lined up, and we also have a video from Phil Gelfond. He's pretty interesting. And then later on, Rice's video will drop, and I will catch that. So let's get moving. All right, gang, it is Tuesday morning, and we have 9 stops and a refill along the way. We got 3 St. Pete and 6 Tampa. Definitely going to be a long day. For poker today, we got Berkey's podcast lined up. Also, a couple of videos from Poker with a Purpose. So we'll see how that goes. And time to get to it. Hey, gang, it is Wednesday, not in the morning. No tanker today, dry van. The problem was I got over the branch and I got stuck there all morning because of a paperwork snafu. We got the truck loaded, put the last container on, and one set of numbers did not match. So that took 2 hours to resolve, because just with what it is, nothing can go out wrong. I mean, there's no close enough, or that'll work. With what we deal with, that just doesn't work that way. So every problem is a major problem. So I spent most of the day at the branch. I don't record on company property. Maybe someday I'll explain why, whatever. So one of the things that I discuss often in these A Week in the Life videos is that I run out of time to get stuff done. I'm always behind. And like tonight, normally I at least get my thumbnail started and I get the video started, and I just add to it during the week, and then I try to catch up at some point and do the other work on the other videos. It's Wednesday night and I haven't done anything yet. And so this next part's going to sound weird. So youngest daughter took golf lessons. I went to Topgolf with her. That was in the last video. Seemed pretty interesting. So I thought, well, maybe I'll sign up for golf lessons and check that out. See if with some instruction, maybe I can hit the ball straight a little bit more often. Because out of all those swings, I probably hit 5 of them straight, and with some distance, all the rest were a complete shit show. But so it's like, okay, well, you complain you never have any time, but now you're going to pick up another hobby. I know. So the first hurdle was the wife decided she wants to try it too. So to get both of our schedules and with an instructor, not easy. But we got a first lesson next Monday. And this is all while I'm trying to do the 50 hours in the first 3 weeks of April for $500 challenge, which makes it even harder to schedule because my Saturdays are full. So might be setting myself up for failure. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. And maybe I can find the time to do this as well. I don't know. 2 things will sabotage it. One would be if I just terrible at this and can't ever get it figured out. But the most likely one is that I just won't have the time to put into it. I'm going to try though. We'll see what happens. So just put more stuff on the list. What do you do? I want to try it, so I'll just have to see what I can do. So that'll do it for Wednesday. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Good morning, gang. It is Thursday, and we have the tanker today. We have 8 stops, but we got to load first. We got 3 Fort Myers, 3 Sarasota, 2 back in Tampa. I think that's 8. So it's going to be a long day. I don't even think we can get it all done in one day. So we'll see what happens with that. For poker today, We've got Berkey's podcast lined up. We'll catch Rice's video after 6. It's about all I got at the moment. So we got to get moving.
All right, it's Friday. Our Bitcoin price is 83,205. We're probably down, I'm gonna guess. The way the markets were this week. 217 on the weight. I've been working on it, so good to see that.
It is Friday morning, and we have the tanker today. 2 stops. We have Palmetto, Florida, and then Tampa, and then possibly a dry van run after that. We shall see. So we definitely should make it to the card room tonight and also tomorrow. So we're gonna get some hours in. And for poker today, we got Berkey's podcast. We have Rice. Mine drops at 11:30. We'll go from there. All right, gang, we're at waiting in line at the first stop to get in the gate. And on the way here, I got a phone call. I've got, after I do my 2 stops, I get to go back, drop my tanker, go back to the branch, get a dry van loaded, go to 3 stops, Tampa, Dade City, and Clearwater, and get back. That alone would be a 12-hour day for any other driver. So we're gonna slap a 12-hour day onto my day after I gotta finish what was a 14-hour day yesterday. So to say I'm a little salty at the moment is an understatement. All right, gang. It is 2 o'clock now, just leaving work, headed home. The day turned around. So I went back. I'm supposed to have 3 stops, Tampa, Clearwater, and then Dade City. One of the guys I worked with did me a solid. All I had was Tampa and Clearwater. No Dade City, which would have been, by the time I got up there, get unloaded, get back through traffic, and everything else would have been another 3 hours. So, very happy about that. 2.5 days. So, things definitely got a lot better. So we're gonna make it to the card room tonight after all. So when I get there, I'll let you know. For hours this week, Monday we had 10 hours and 8 minutes. Tuesday, 12 hours 39 minutes. Wednesday, 11 hours 24 minutes. Thursday, 13 hours 43 minutes. And Friday turned out pretty good, 10 hours and 30 minutes for a total of 58 hours and 24 minutes. So we're off to the card room on Friday night. All right, we're about 2 hours in and getting our ass handed to us. Ace King, got the ace, lost to a straight, lost flush over flush, picked up a pot with the bluff, picked up a couple smaller pots, lost a big pot with a bluff, lost flush over flush again, and then flop top pair with flush draw. You got runner trips, so it's just been brutal. I know it's just poker. All right, gang, leaving the Hard Rock. It's like 8:50. Got on the table at like 3:36, so we're like five and a half hours. Down 175, which is pretty good considering where I was at. At my worst, I was down 400. The big hands were losing. I was playing a little too loose pre-flop when I got here, and I paid for it. Flush over flush twice with hands that were not, shouldn't have called somebody's raise first in. Would have been fine if I were raising first in, but whatever. And, you know, when you make mistakes, you get punished. And then after a while, I flopped 3 sets and won all 3. The problem was 2 of them I didn't make anything, and the third one I got a nice pot. got it back to down negative 175. We'll say about 5 hours because bathroom breaks and going out and record. So I was probably on the table for a good probably 5 hours. So 175. It's got to be under 40. 35, 36 per hour in the negative. I'll put it up right there, somewhere in that neighborhood. And so no, I mean, it was all right. Like I say, I paid the price for playing bad poker, always. So you think the guy would learn after a while, but some people are a little slow, I guess. So that's going to be for Friday night for us. We'll take it. All right, it is Saturday, April 5th, 6 a.m. We're in the parking garage of the Tampa Hard Rock. We're off to play another session, hopefully a nice long one. See you in a bit. All right, we're 2 hours into the session, down $70, just card dead. Not much for starting hands, flops are about as bad, so it's just whatever. Check back in a little bit. All right, gang, we're about 7.5 hours in. Quite the roller coaster. Been down 400, got almost all of it back, down 300, get almost all of it back, down 200, get almost all of it back. Currently down 300. Flopped sets twice, lost on the river with both of those. Those cost me huge. It's just been tough sledding. Just gonna have to keep at it, see what happens. All right, we are 9 hours into it, and roller coaster continues. I don't remember what the last update was, but I know I've just been going back and forth between almost getting back to even, to down, and so on and so forth. So I did a table change when I was down 350. It was just a tough table, and now we're up 150. Got flopped a set and got it to hold. That helped a lot. So we're doing all right. So we're 9 hours in, and we're finally positive. And here's a shot of the chip stack when we were doing pretty good. All right, gang, we are leaving the Hard Rock after 11.5 hours of play. What a roller coaster. Ended up $40 to the good. Could have made more money collecting aluminum cans, but hey, that's not as fun as playing poker. Yeah, it was just an absolutely roller coaster. Started out down, from the earlier stuff, just took me forever to get back up, but eventually I finally did. But it was just a lot of big swings today, and the river was a killer today. Flopping sets and losing, flopping trips and losing, flopping two pair and losing. But I also did get other hands to hold. Otherwise, I would have, it would have been a massacre today. But it wasn't. Ended up slightly up by a miracle. So, overall, a lot of hours. Kind of a nothing burger. $40 up was a nothing burger. But that's where we're at. So that will do it for Saturday. I am starving. I'm going to go home and eat some dinner. And tomorrow we have running around, go to the store, different stuff like that to do. So I don't think I'm going to get to the poker room. I'd like to. I don't know if I'll get that past the fam. Probably not. So we'll see you tomorrow. Alright, gang, it is Sunday morning. We are at Walmart doing our shopping. Try to get it all done here today. It's just going to be steak, potato for dinner every night, and we're off to do other stuff after this. Alright, gang, it is Sunday afternoon. So today, got up, we went grocery shopping at Walmart, got all the shopping done for the week, came back home, put the stuff away. Went back out, ate lunch at Culver's. I know it's not on the approved list for losing weight. What can you do? And then we went shopping over at the shops at Wiregrass, which is an outdoor mall here in Wesley Chapel. Came back home, did the my meal prep for the week for my lunches.
It is Sunday once again. We are doing meal prep. We got our ground beef there. We've got our containers that I stored in, and cooking the eggs now to mix it in. We get that all done.
And then got some other stuff done around the house. One of it is spraying for pests, which is a thing you do in Florida.
All right, it is Florida, which is Australia Junior. So you have to spray for bugs, and if you want something that's really effective, find you a jug of this. I don't know if it's legal in all 50 states, so check your local laws. For indoor use, I use permethrin. I know it looks like just an R and a M, but it's a THRIN. And this you use indoors, the other one you use outdoors. And again, read all your stuff. There's definitely things in there about pets and all that. So if you decide to use this, make sure you read through the information that comes with it.
And then for the rest of the day, just finish getting some stuff done around the house, fold up clothes, just the usual house stuff. And that is it. So our shout outs for the week, we went from 5 last week to 1 this week. And that's H Money 9121, so thank you. And I think, well, we're gonna do golf lessons tomorrow. Hopefully that goes well. And from there, we'll see what shakes. For Bonesaw Poker, I'm Brad. Thanks for watching. And remember, everything you want is on the other side of fear.